In the big push for tax reform, pitchforks are out for the estate tax, or as the Republicans like to call it,
the death tax.
Tomato, tomato, death tax, estate tax. The estate tax really only applies to the richest Americans. So how do Republicans sell its repeal to the rest of the country? One word: farms. You will hear about how the estate tax ruins family farms from nearly every Republican who wants to kill it. From Senator Ted Cruz.
The people who pay the death tax are farmers, they're ranchers, they're small business owners.
To President Trump's chief economic advisor, Gary Cohn.
Death tax has the biggest effect on them, small businesses and farms.
To President Trump himself.
To protect millions of small businesses and the American farmer.
Trump actually talked about this specific family farmer on stage.
With us today is Kip Tom, a family farmer from Leesburg, but that great heritage could come to an end because of the death tax or the estate tax.
But this idea that the estate tax is ruining family farms or even has anything to do with farms is, to use an old farming expression my grandfather used to say, bull. Let's break it down step by step. First, the most basic fact. Most people do not pay the estate tax. 99.8% of estates pay no estate tax at all. Take the entire population of the United States. Oklahoma City, population 638,000, is paying the estate tax. So we are really only talking about the wealthiest of the wealthy. And that's because the tax only applies to estates worth over $5.49 million, and double that for a married couple. So if your crazy rich Uncle Steve, who never married, leaves you his $6 million estate, only around $500,000 is subject to the tax. Within that small minority of wealthy estates that qualify, only about 13% of them had farm assets. And even within that smaller group, the farm assets represented just a small percentage of their estate. For example, Donald Trump owned a vineyard in Virginia. That is a farm asset. Donald Trump is not a farmer. There's also already a specific carve-out called the special use valuation that helps farmers lower their taxable estate value. And if you are concerned about small family farms and the estate tax, you could just exempt them, but keep it for, say, the Trump children, who stand to save literally hundreds of millions of dollars with the repeal of the estate tax. Oh, and that farmer that Trump brought out? According to The Intercept, he owns 200,000 acres of land, has cashed in $3.3 million in federal farm subsidies, and his annual income is in the millions. Independent studies show that the Trump tax plan would primarily benefit the wealthy, but Republicans are selling it as a gift to the middle class. If that is the defense, getting rid of the estate tax is indefensible.